Right, going live.
Well, if they don't work, I have no idea how to fix them.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So this test is going to be if we can load onto this map, and this map also prove if everything is working. Because if they're not, then I have to fix the actual experimental map.
Gotcha.
If none of this works, then hey, you connected!
Yep.
So that means that removing the complex mesh on the auto station made it fully connectable. Well, is anyone else on the Discord right now? Not really. I was wondering if maybe we could get a few more people involved.
That's a possibility.
Well, before we do that, I'm going to at least see. Well, we can just reload. Emitters have not changed. Hopefully they should change. I'm not sure how the code reacts to this.
Gotcha.
This map has been pretty successful with popularity lately.
Nice. Oh, can you check the YouTube stream? I'm playing some Metallica in the background. Want to make sure it's not too quiet or too loud.
So testing now.
Cool.
I'd say it's fine, but it sounds like I'm inaudible.
Yeah, you're pretty loud, but I mean it's fine.
I'm like inaudible in that I can't even hear myself on the stream, but
Oh.
so by the looks of things, hopefully it should work.
Right on.
Would you like to potentially get more people in, or do you want to just start now?
Well, let's just give it a shot. If anybody else wants to join in, we can get them in another time.
This is the same map as Project Incursion, not Project Operation.
Okay.
Hopefully when things take over, the emitter should double.
Hmm.
The worst part is I can't even troubleshoot this in Mverse, because that was removed.
Gotcha.
If they don't work, then I'm going to just have to accept that I'm not going to be able to fix it now.
Okay, so you want me to unpause?
Yeah, I'm interested. I hope it creates units for both of us. That's another thing.
Gotcha.
They seem to have not changed, because they do update. Do update the rate that was here. I'm going to be over here. You can go on one of the other islands, or be on this one. Research and supply off that can ruin the entire mission.
Okay.
And that the hard way. Not recommend being there, but
Hmm.
where's your fighter? Oh, let's see. I have to go and help you out.
Okay. Oh, I have two fighters.
There. More came in. I'm just about getting stood up and I've rushed and earned mine now.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't give you any energy from my rift flap to charge your fighters.
It's all good.
It's excellent that the A packet is loading successfully.
Good.
Concern number 1 has proven to be fine. The unfortunate demoners have not reacted to our presence. So how they're working, just for reference of why I can't fix them in theory, is you get how many players are in the server. At least that's why I think it does. All the other things are lists, which I'm not familiar with. So I have no idea how to get them working. They don't work in this sense.
Okay.
Is the unfortunate case. Because the emitters, the custom emitters, they have a setting which is difficulty scaling. They're on 1 right now. So for every player counts as an additional 1. So if there's 2 players, you have a multiplier of 2. 3, multiplier of 3, and so on.
Okay.
If you are in the map, you can change that number so that maybe it becomes, when there's 2 players, it's 1.5 times the emission. If you get low on fighter ammo, let me know so I can send my fighters over to help you.
Gotcha. I think I had one of them going at max, and that was screwing me over.
Yeah, that really, really screws you over. Like, I cannot understate it.
Yeah.
We're looking if you look around, we have some reactors, blasters. You have the urn maker. It's been a great addition. You have the V shield, resource converters, and also a few Vertu buildings.
Nice.
Got excess energy. I'm going to send you some over, hopefully.
Okay.
I can't afford to send my fighters just yet.
No worries.
So, just so you know, the summoner, it checks how many units are on the map. You're sharing the capacity of the summoner, essentially. That's been changed. That's why I'm calling the next map an experimental in our context.
Okay.
As air units K-Pack made it so we couldn't connect before. I can only imagine what happens when you have a bunch of these fighters. Because I've also heard that they cause lag when there's enough of them around. Makes sense. I mean, like, look at them. They're pretty complex shapes, moving very... What's the word that fits?
Yeah.
They move a lot more. Their entire thing moves, rather than the towers, and it has a turret that moves, but the base doesn't. I'm just going on unnecessarily. I just sent you a piece of energy now. Hopefully I'll give you a boost because I'm not sending you any more.
That should help.
At the very least, it'll give your fighters a bit of a boost.
Right.
Little tip. You can put your fighters above some urns and have your terps disarm and rearm so they start grabbing the urn that was once in Creeper. Past the terp didn't really work with that settings, but now when you disarm it, will recall its drone and go out again. And it going out again will make it reprioritize, so it was terrifying land and urn making available. Doing that makes it so it'll go grab the urn instead of finishing what it was doing.
Okay.
So there's also an I'm trying to think. Actually, be able to check. Summoner has a bunch of new settings. First, so we have one new unit compared to the first time you used them.
Okay.
It's the reactor fighter. I made a whole map for it, but map's a pretty extreme. A lot of players, it seemed.
Hmm.
Considering how well this map's been doing, I think it's a good way for us to start off.
Yeah.
We're doing well over there now.
Ay, crap.
Just gonna send my fires over there to help out. Speed things along. That way, if you disarm the fires, that will make them move faster. Because they're not strafing.
Hmm.
Oh, tip. Need to send you energy?
You could
Or
use
get
a little.
sniper up. Or, you know what? I'm gonna send you Lithic. To be exact. So so you can power up those totems to protect you from eggs.
Hmm.
Oh. For a moment there, I thought my Lithic was just evaporating, but now I just never noticed how the borders worked.
I'm trying to make some land so that way I can get a factory going. That should help.
At the very least, it'll stop eggs from ramming into you.
Right.
For your reference, this map has a lot of scaling difficulty.
Hmm.
Even if not all of it was working.
Oh, there's more land over here.
There are forbs, by the way, that might be harassing you. So it might be a good idea to get a sniper up and running at some point.
Okay.
Oops. 100%. Yeah, be thankful I gave you that Lithic because the totems are going to shield you from spores.
Right.
start making landfall now. There's a whole area where I'm at that I can cut off pretty easily. Give me a lot of soylent to work with.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna start working on a micro rift so we can connect up more easily in the future.
Yeah, I need to get a factory first.
You did.
No, I don't.
Still don't have a factory.
No. Didn't have enough land.
See that? I think I do see the plan. The thing is, well, the starting position is really important on this map. To give you plenty of options.
Yeah. Finally getting it built.
The refinery, I think, have some green R over there you can utilize for our V rods and whatnot.
Right.
Well, I can send you some if you wish.
We'll see in a moment.
I've got 160 in store right now.
Okay.
Enable us somewhere. So what units would you like to use? Would you like to use the new units?
I don't even know what the new units are.
You know what? It's a let's just say a heavy version of the fighters.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
sure.
with the summoner now.
Okay.
Just wondering because we've shared a cap, so I don't want to like hog all the capacity.
Right.
In fact, we can't get more fighters because we're at its capacity. Speaking of the Summoner's UI, it tells you the caps. If you click on the caps button, it gives you a list of all the caps. Caps. And there's also a description piece now. If you click on the description, it'll tell you a description of what the units are. No, they're not short.
Okay. Dang, the creeper snuck in on me.
That's one thing I really like about shields on these maps. Very handy things to focus
Yep.
on.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you Lithic anyways.
Okay. Because they killed my refinery.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
I got my rift working, so I'm gonna just sending you Lithic.
Okay. I'm gonna get a rift going.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a rift for you.
It's okay, I can do it.
Then start making a rift. I got mine up and running. I have a a 50 millisecond feasting, I'll have you know. It's off that.
Hmm.
I heard that 88 message pop up.
Yeah.
I know when that 88 message pops up.
Damn it, it killed it again.
Very recommend maybe sending a trip over my way, because I got quite a bit of land. There's probably a few urns there. Select what I want from it. Look at the palace station. You do the new unit, which is the last choice on it for summer. You eventually use it. But you have 100 lithic waiting for you.
Okay.
For 4 V-rods.
Nice.
No reason not to build them, honestly, unless you want a summoner.
Yeah. I got 4 building.
Send you energy. So
Okay.
why not?
Right. I'm finally at a positive on my energy.
You it. It's there for a reason.
Yep.
I have only 2 mines. They're not forming over there. I have only 1 mine. Correction. At least I gave you some V-rods to utilize.
Yep. Thanks.
You a cheeky ARG supply to help with the microwave.
Right on.
It's building quite slowly over there.
Yeah.
Beware of Crimson.
Hmm.
Destroy. And shot every now and again. Ooh, I just got massive deficit. I think my sniper just got angry.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing I was thinking about potentially making at some point was a cheaper sniper. Snipers are so energy intensive.
Yeah.
Instead of that, I decided to make the Tesla. It's just, here, you store up all this energy, so you can then unleash it.
Yeah.
I mean, seems to have worked well. Burst and sustain as intended. Looks like I'm gonna be able to complete the rift for you at this point.
Probably. Yeah, it's almost done.
Merge our grids.
Yep.
Have my extra Soylent. I don't know why it's even called Soylent. It's still solar panels at the end of the day.
Soylent Green.
Yeah, I've established connection. I'm just gonna empty my... Maybe not auto beam, I want some of that too. I have a speed porter to then expand with.
Yeah, I can, but can't wait for September when the remastered version of Metallica comes out.
I have half of what you said, but whatever.
Oh, it's the Black Album from Metallica. Is their album that came out 30 years ago. It's one of their most popular albums.
Oh, music.
Yeah.
You really try expanding the land in the area we have resource.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You have access to my mines now, so your energy should be decent.
Right. Just need the land to be made.
Also got land over on my side, and lots of it. No, not lots of it. Lots of it in construction. Got more terps. The one thing I've wondered is the urn maker. We will make urns for both of us.
That is a good question.
But you know what? I'm not going to doubt myself. It will make urns for both of us.
Well, I just put one down, so...
One down ages ago. It's at 921.
Oh.
Without the emitters scaling up, this map is a lot easier. I wish it wasn't. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Wish I could just look at the code right now, but Vertu doesn't allow it.
Right.
Then I can alter the code as many times as I want to get something working.
Yeah.
Trial and error. Oh, I got my battle station in.
Oh, good.
Wants to use it.
Yeah, can you go ahead and bring it over?
You want it? Sure.
Yes, please.
In fact, I think I know of a good area. And where do you want exactly? I'm sending it over to your mines.
Yeah.
Wanted it? What I'm gonna do is send it over to a specific area and have it target closest. Again, give a bit of a breather for you.
Right on.
Shields. It does come fully full of ammo, unlike in the other, like in Operation Incursion.
Okay.
Gain micro access to another island.
Cool.
So I do have a. So knowing this, instead of going on the experimental map, because I have to look into the advanced emitter, so we can scale off difficulty. Oh, by the way, in structure, we have a relay.
Hmm.
I'll just break it to you because you need to build one to see its description. It's a floating connector
Nice.
that you can create chains of them from mountain to mountain and supply fighters with.
Cool.
So your fighter and such are not stuck. Right, firing right at you. Shield is now. Okay, that got rid of all of the creeper. I hope you're thankful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the shield off because that creeper is gonna. That creeper needs to be removed if I can turn the shield on.
Yeah.
Shields work in all ways. Push creeper away from their center, so they'll just push into you.
Yep.
Going on this map on solo, you need the blasters to really start pushing. When co-op, no.
Right.
Still love my blasters so much. We're so simply in our just a unit meant to be good.
Right.
I've also been hearing about this other blaster, like the upgradable thing. What its deal is. There I got my blaster. I need a different version.
Yep.
The next laser-oriented weapon, actually, is going to be oriented in being a perimeter defense.
Hmm.
Tesla, to be exact, but for creeper instead of skimmers.
Nice.
You should see the amount of prolific you have skyrocket pretty shortly.
Yeah, I'm at 309 production.
240, 286. You do have separate crystals to harvest.
Right on.
Well, then that bugs me in this game. A big thing about co-op in general is coordinate to share resources. Creeper World 4, due to limitations, can't. Everything is cloned, or everyone to have separately. Simplifies how they got to work. It's a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Another thing that bugs me is there doesn't seem to be any way to communicate with in-game stats like reclaim. There's one thing I want to do with the advanced emitter is when reclaim a certain level, have it beef up how much it emits.
Hmm.
It's a really simple way to get a good difficulty curve going. It means the more you progress, proportionally to how much creepers on the map, tougher it'll get or easier.
Gotcha.
Blasters are ready.
Yay.
Just want to disable Embers. Okay, now look into that. A little warning highlight where spores are landing.
Hmm.
An Embers ghost on it. Fortunately, it's not super visible. It's still there. Very much not meant to. So after being overdue with helping with my battle station here, shields on.
Yeah, it's helping a lot.
Get some ARG fabricators going. That's because it takes ARG to create urns.
Hmm.
It's been 5 urns richer. Hope you've been listening to a bit of AA because spores are gonna start becoming a thing now.
Hmm.
So it looks like we have sufficient lithic, so I'm gonna set the battle station on fire now.
Okay.
Say that while building a V reactor.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to place one, but I saw you were building one.
We don't share it.
Ah.
Seems you forgot about that.
Yeah.
You share is Soylent. Energy and mines, for the most part.
Nice.
Like an airport area. Or a runway area.
Hmm.
I hope you're not hearing the dogs right now.
Yeah.
Bar?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's fine.
Learning what this thing can pick up.
Yeah.
No idea how to change it if I wanted to. A few urns dotted around just so you know. You're not
Yeah.
have all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them.
To have only one more.
Yeah,
Figure out what I want to fight us.
Yeah, I put a terp over here on this one island, but I saw it was still under creeper, so I'm like, alright, let me just go with the others.
Yeah, that area needs a bit of a fighter to get over there.
Yeah. So I'm just going for the other ones right now.
This is the scaling difficulty I was talking about. If you notice, the so the burst emitters on the creeper cutoff has been increasing.
Hmm.
Right now, the burst emitter just rose it 2 numericals above its maximum.
Hmm.
Unfortunately for you, that burst emitter is not going to be affecting you. Unfortunately for me, it's going to be affecting me.
Gotcha.
If you're not going to do the terraforming for your resource, I'm going to do it. clear the creeper over at that perp spot we were just talking about.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Here's when our reactors came online. I would like you to get a summoner and the
Yeah, it looks like my
oh,
nullifier
I've been
died.
using a summoner, damn it. EXP VRF.
Okay.
I wish I can donate my summoner to you because that's 800 lithic in it right now.
Nice. Building a summoner.
So knowing
And-
you probably have, probably not using all your lithic right now.
No.
So you at least get it. Speed.
Yeah, I'm at 130, 140 of 200 on my V reactor.
Oh. Well, you're not going to be using it for long. Soon enough, anyways.
Yeah.
In the experimental map, I got an updated version of the strategic missile launcher. It now has an anti-creeper missile.
Nice.
Promised I'd make one, and I have delivered. Very smooth as well, very streamlined missile.
Cool.
How many urns do you have?
One available, and I just used it to extend my fire range. I have 5 buried.
Because I got a bunch of urns recently because I got my arc reduction all fixed.
Gotcha. Yeah, since I saw that I wasn't getting any of the ones you were making, I'm making some of my own.
Yeah, it's judging by that, it seems that you are indeed not getting the ones that I'm making, which is a shock.
Right.
This requires confirmation, which we have none of.
Exactly.
So it sounds like you have a lot less urns than I do. So that could be because there's still a bunch buried. Is that true?
Yeah, I've only unburied a couple.
Oh.
I now have 2 available.
Also, do you know what you also have available? More resource.
Right.
I've
And
got some mines for you.
Cool, and I just put them on build speed and move speed.
Oh jeez. There's a giant crimson wave approaching me.
Oh,
Move my urn spread up for that. Because the pet flame is gonna... Nope, it's deep in enemy territory just launched.
I'm sending a fighter over.
Ew. Should probably do the same.
May not be able to do much, but at least it'll do something.
The fighters are pretty strong. They fire 2 projectiles that have a depth of 4, I believe, and a really good radius.
Cool.
That's a
At
depth
least
of
it's holding
8.
it at bay.
Say?
At least it's holding at bay.
Yeah, that's something I noticed on this map. Pretty easy to hold this at bay, but for some reason it looks like the wave is extra large today.
Yeah. Oh, my V reactor's online.
Well, I'll push the blasters up a bit further. The Creeper's really good in standoffs, I've noticed, because they take a whole unit of the map that the Creeper needs to take over by force.
Hmm.
And I believe in order for it to progress onto that unit, it needs to kill all of the anti-creeper on that piece of map.
Hmm.
Like, you know there's basically no anti-creeper on the land. It's able to stop a massive wave.
Hmm.
Seems.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some
No,
anti-creeper.
Sorry.
I said I was just trying to make some anti-creeper to hold what we have.
I have to, because Crimson is powerful. Especially when there's a wave of 100.
Yeah.
Hope you've been enjoying my sniper support.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got stunned over there.
Oh.
Wait for us, the blaster is safe poking in peace on the inside. The little output piece, not so much. Okay, it's not gonna give you, it's not gonna, you won't be able to receive any ammo. That's so difficult. I have too much left. I kind of got a wolf missile silo.
Okay.
Blaster! Oh, that's why the wave's so large. I have no blasters.
Hmm.
I just lost a bunch of buildings.
Oh.
Various places.
Pulling one of my blasters back to reclaim.
Looks like most of it was in one area. That wasn't of importance.
Thankfully.
Yes, that's them just helping at the front line. You want to check on your fighter that's helping me in case it's low on health?
I'm sorry?
How's the summoner doing for you? You're gonna need
It's help.
1,500 lithic for experimental fighter.
Hmm.
This very ominous name.
Right on.
There's also the descriptions on the summoner. You used to have to pop up about what I'm telling you to get.
Yeah, I'm going for the experimental fighter.
Now I will have had it. Solo and here. Let's summon some auto stations. You should probably move your blaster a little bit because it's can't fire upwards.
Oh.
Might get creeper on top of it. One thing I've noticed that they can go in those very awkward positions.
Yeah.
Can really mess up with their aim.
Yep.
Alright, got an auto station up and running now. Auto station's been helping you quite a bit, so I'm gonna recall it to my side.
Okay.
Been able to push the creeper back quite a bit now with the blasters. Probably recall your fighter to do whatever you want with it.
Okay, I was wondering if I should pull it back.
It's up to you at the end of the day. I think you somehow lost your blaster.
Yeah.
Rare occurrence. I'm amazed your nullifier's still alive, actually.
Yes. And it's nullified it.
Excellent. The blaster was not in vain. You can also go onto this island here, where my mouse is.
Hmm.
It's right nearby. Get a blaster over here to keep the creeper in check.
Okay.
There's one thing that I really like about the blasters is when you place one down, and a whole army of ammoware is gonna come right over to us.
Yep.
Build it in no time.
third of the way to my next fighter.
How is the XP VRF going?
500 of 1500.
I'm sending you Lithic.
Okay. I'm making lift tick.
Take my Lithic and you're gonna like it.
Okay.
About to get my second auto station. Which means you're not gonna have any. And I just realized the cutoff is at 22.3. I have a bit of a mess on my side, it seems. That also means that your side is not going to be producing any creeper because the burst emitter bypasses the creeper cutoff. Ah! There. You lost connection over at... There. I move your blaster. It's on mesh right now. It's for sure disconnected. I think it might have got stunned and there was nothing there to stop the mesh.
Right.
Although it's making no creeper. I lost a blaster! Wait, no, did I? I moved the blaster back, only to proceed to think I lost it. Really used for an anti-creeper trap missile right now.
I can't remember what the phlegms dot.
I can't hear right now because there's a room behind my door making very loud noises.
Ah, the phlegms. What does it do?
Give me a minute. The room by the pass. Just turn you up. Say it again.
Phlegms.
Piflims?
What is phlegms?
I pronounce it piflims. Just, it's like I have an addiction to calling it the piflims.
Okay, what's the phlegms?
It's a doom laser. You know, in the pack maps of Dragon, there's this laser that keeps going down.
Gotcha.
It's a stronger version of that.
Nice. What's the VMS?
Don't underestimate its size.
What's the VMS?
VMS?
Yeah, Victor Mike Sierra.
WMS.
Oh, sorry.
It's the Wolf missile side up. Fires a bunch of missiles in a volley.
Gotcha.
It's real fun. I almost have mine up and running, but I've been giving you lift fix so you can get the reactor fighter. Which I would very like you to send over to my side.
Okay.
The status on it, in fact.
Sending one.
The VRF on it.
Oh, it hasn't been made yet.
What's the status on the summoner? Tell me the summoner is not dead.
Trying to save your units, so I put it over here on the side.
Mouse, ask again, what's the status of your summoner?
928 of 1500.
Damn it, it's taking ages.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's their refinery at Simlific? Earn a refinery. Huh? Did a fighter die? Because I'm making a fighter appear. Wait, where are my fighters? No, I have to. Look at the caps. supposed to be 4 Juniper's fighters. I just set mine to spawn one. I just... What? What? Okay. Commenter on this map said in Mverse the caps were shared, which should be incorrect.
Gotcha.
I, the maker of the summer, say it should be a correct statement. I just spawned a 3rd fighter for me, which is we have 5 fighters on the field, and then you're supposed to have a max of 4.
Gotcha.
Which means my summoner is not considering your units, because they are ghosts.
Nice.
So my code for the cap increase is completely pointless.
Meh.
It's there for, like, if an update comes, I guess.
Right.
Actually, no, that's gonna break it, because now that means... Oh my word, what happened to the creeper on my front line?
It's been pushed back.
Yeah, but by what? I want to know
You're
this
welcome.
so I can do it again. I'm gonna assume it's your fighter, and my new fighter.
Yeah, it's a combination of your battle stations and my fighter. And also, everyone on the stream, I'm glad you're liking it. Thanks for watching.
Like one person
Yeah,
in the comments.
but still.
Just realize, I'm setting Lithic to you so quickly it's not emptying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep some to myself. I'm gonna get another fighter.
1,200 to 1,500.
You're gonna love it, by the way.
Okay.
We should have sent it over my way. Or you can send over to the other island and just exterminate it.
Can't believe it's been an hour stream and 27 minutes in game.
You're welcome. My 7-year-old PC knows everything about time dilation. On Epiphlams, it targets the deepest location and evaporates all of the creeper there.
Nice.
1,000 damage it deals.
Sweet, it's a 500 of 600.
Excellent. It takes just energy because it just throws energy.
Right.
You even need Lithic for it. Why need Lithic when all you're doing is shooting a giant laser? Blasters, tough. They can go on the void. They can fire while moving. That's why they use Lithic. Pifflins, it's just a laser.
Gotcha.
So this creep over here is creeping on over.
Yeah.
Send a fighter real quick. I'm gonna send a fighter, in fact.
Pushed it back a little bit for you.
Both did.
Yeah, I know.
My Wolf missile style is working. It just launched a massive volley. Out of a bunch of resources.
1400 to 1500.
Anticipation.
Yep. I also turned on a bunch of green fab since he stopped sending me green rar.
By the looks of it, he didn't need them.
Yeah.
Well, you have blasters at your base. You should bring them down. Make a connection. When the wolf myself out fires, you probably forgot, but it makes a warning sound.
Gotcha. Beep, 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 beep. Ooh.
Did it spawn for you?
I has new fighter.
So if you look at it, it has 3 weapons. Can arm it.
Gotcha.
Wrong. Just watch what it does.
Sweet.
Yep. It got the standard laser, pink one. It's got the heavy variant of it, the pinkish white one, the bright pink. And it has 6 laser missiles, which does a lot of damage.
Nice.
And if you think that wasn't enough, it has a reactor inside it. Which
Oh, that's cool.
Producing its own ammo.
That's cool.
It's not enough to sustain itself, but it's producing its own ammo. Are you glad you didn't start in that location now?
Yeah. Although you've taken over most of the map and I'm still on the same starter island.
We're sharing it, honestly.
Right.
So, is there really a way to differentiate?
Yes. Where there's a way, there's a will around. Or where there's a will, there's a way around, whatever.
I just lost connection somehow. Pylon it did get assassinated. Pylon got assassinated.
Huh, my urn maker got an urn, so yay.
Sure as hell didn't get it, so there's our theoretical proof.
Yep.
Move my units in. I'm starved for resources. Just gonna lay out some stuff for the future.
Okay.
I don't care when it gets built, even if it's overbuilding. Once it's energy, then there's a bit of a problem.
V station or auto station?
The V station is the battle station, as you've been seeing. The auto station is nice.
Okay.
Have it, it does what it does, it gets the job done, just extra firepower.
Okay, well I'm getting the battle station made then.
Alrighty. Would help over here. I'm surprised it's giving me this much trouble, but I guess that's because I don't have the reactor fighter here. You should probably send over here because it just mopped the floor of all this creeper here. And if you didn't read, did you read the description?
I couldn't find a description.
So when you click on the summoner, there's a description of, and it says NA, that means it's off. Click on that, and it tells you descriptions of everything when you click on them. It's very obvious when it's done. This shows a mountain of text.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I want to read it. As everyone on the channel gets to listen to Injustice for All. Nice.
Enjoy the wall text. Just so you know, it really doesn't have enough power to sustain itself on its own, so you will need to hook it up. Here, I'll get relays up for that. Ooh! Here's a question. Do the relays connect even when they're ghosts?
I don't know.
Find out.
What's the relay?
So I will create some relays, fly them over to a reactor fighter, and if your reactor fighter is connecting, and yes, it does.
Okay.
But knowing Embers, that is pretty low. Actually, have you noticed, but all resource fabricators are half, except for the converter. You can get them much quicker. They sure as hell do not output enough for their cost.
Gotcha.
I'll eventually make heavier versions of them. That's for the future fair.
Nice.
Alright, the relays have moved. You have also moved.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Do they connect? Sending one more to actually do the connection.
I don't see it connected to anything. And that is a mountain of creeper.
Answer. You need to make your own relays, it appears.
Okay.
It was completely expected. I'm still rather baffled how I'm able to have my own air capacity.
Yeah, well, I'm making a relay now.
Should be plural. Nice.
Sorry, I'll be back with my big fighter in a moment.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of range.
Oh, good.
More range than normal fighters, that's for sure. You know, fighters, my fourth one's coming in.
Cool.
I was so confident in that comment saying how this was an inverse.
Oh, my station's in.
Nice. And the thing is, I think I can actually hear your spawning in. Just something I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
That sounds didn't translate. Might be an update. Be a shadow update. Thing that's not mentioned in patches. We have a foothold on this area. A few blobs on it. I'm gonna disable my bloom effect.
Okay.
Everything look horrible, but performance is performance. So the summoner for the experimental now, so I can get my own eventually. No snipers. Entire front line is stunned.
Yeah. Oh, I'm connected to my relay. But I don't think my relay is connected to anything.
The relays broke. You have to connect them via a connector. They don't connect off each other. They have only tower range.
Okay.
Oh. It's a nullifier.
No.
I'm amazed that actually saves it at 0.1 health.
Well, we lost the other one.
Wait. Look like it.
The one on the island next to it.
Still there. Come on,
Oh.
save it. For the sun to wear off.
Did you just spawn in something?
No, the pit flames make say laser noise, by the way.
Hmm.
You could, mistake it for a... I feel like I'm hearing one right now.
Yeah, I'm
I guess
getting
because
in.
your ears is something.
Yeah.
That must have been an update at some point. I can hear sounds globally now.
Good.
Before, so much. Unless I'm completely wrong in the first place. Totally possible.
Hmm.
Your relays are not connected to the nearest area yet.
My relays are connected.
Oh, no. Oh, I see them now.
Yeah.
The easiest. Really good for being a cheap version of the Micro Rift.
Yeah.
Well, Micro Rift was going to get you connected across areas. Airboat height comes included.
Right on.
Can't go as high as fires because I was not about to make 10 options.
Hmm.
It gets pretty high up.
Yeah.
There's a question, would you like to do Particle Fleet next or the experimental map? No, we're not going to do the experimental map because I have to work on it.
Yeah.
Would you like to do some Particle Fleet?
Yeah, probably.
The next map, which is Regroup, is the first map in the series you're doing of Nexus. Get the very high rating.
Nice.
I know exactly why. Now having that when there's a high rating on Nexus map, that means it's really good. At least it seems to be.
Hmm.
not encountered anything that contradicts this. They're very accurate in cargo fleet, I've noticed.
Looks like we peaked at 5 users, currently 2, so thanks to those who are still watching.
Being quite inactive, so we're not probably not going to be expecting this until May views.
Yeah.
Few blasts are still at your base, by the way.
Yeah, I just saw I had.
We're summoning in.
Oh, it's my other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
B.
Technical term for the auto station.
And funny enough, that actually is quite accurate because it's kind of a meh kind of unit. Nothing really special about it except that it's there to help.
Hmm.
The reactor fire is like, oh boy, this thing's gonna tear the creeper to shreds. The station is a tactical masterpiece. Got a shield, big cannon capability. Those are
Nice.
the fighters. Became their own category. And what else is there? I just said it all. Because the auto station is just a station with a turret on it.
Hmm.
Turret things. The things are not bad things.
Yeah.
I regret bringing all these terms.
Alright, I'm pulling my heavy fighter back. Since you've got this set.
Using the mop up over the other side.
Yeah.
Seems to have been building up lately.
Oh yeah.
I would like you to bring back the reactor fighter.
Okay. Yeah, I can see why you'd want that.
Yeah. Just getting a little pushed back, you know.
Yeah.
It's like on my own, though. We win, basically.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I've been having bombers over here. Yeah, I still need the reactor fighter over here.
Jeez.
It's in there strong.
I just realized we're in 1.
What do you mean?
Metallica.
Oh, there, I thought I heard a creeper shaking missile alert. That was a big what for me. Is there supposed to be an alarm for that? 5 minutes in advance.
Wait, I need more anti-missile launchers?
No, you don't. Not yet. We're probably gonna nullify it at this rate.
Okay.
Don't worry. Its scaling difficulty is still on. Not at max difficulty yet.
Okay.
We're at 90%.
I just got me a third fighter.
Let it break 1,000 for my Lithic. I own me. Little note. Even with the advanced emitters doubling because of inverse, not much would have been different, honestly. Because the first emitter would have kept the cap up, the cutoff, means that I would have still had the wave problem and been able to double it the same way because of the quasi. Bigger emitters, the cutoff. So in quantum better states of quantum realities, there's actually a little difference.
Hmm.
No, don't make a blaster. Nice. I think the blaster just blew up, actually.
Hmm.
Fun fact, the blasters were changed to blow up upon death, not the normal blow up, but they'll actually damage the creeper.
Hmm.
I hope it doesn't trigger when I delete it manually. It totally does. I thought I prevented that. Look into that. That's everything else. There's a relay. I lost the tower, damn it. I think one unit somewhere is desynced. Like it has 1 second extra delay in its waves when it started. So there's 2 beeps at the start of every wave. Unless when there's a VLAB here, that's not something you want to hear.
No.
I've now secured a large chunk of my side.
Good.
My reactor fire coming. Anytime soon. Game fabricators. Patience. I somehow have 242 energy. Where did I get this extra energy from?
Probably because I don't know. I'm at 230.
I was at 200 before. Something smart, man. Fighter for you.
Yeah.
Cutting off a little bit.
Because I'm getting a little swamped at the moment. Just lost a launcher.
So by the way, on this map, there's an area at the far west, secluded from the entire map. You can have your fighters clear that up and make that a super safe starting position. Problem is, you only have one piece of red on, so you better get out of there before spores start raining down.
Gotcha.
I had earned snipers in the back line.
What?
Yes. Sad.
Right?
What they're meant to be. 2 of them, in fact, for reference. My lithic is finally getting up again.
Cool.
I can get my reactor fighter going so we can then charge the burst emitter, which is going to have a burst in 88 seconds. No, that's not minutes or seconds. Percent. No wonder it seems to count down irregularly. Because I have no idea how to convert the fleeing from minutes to seconds off a 60 interval. Not how math works.
Yep.
More like logistics math. It's a rabbit hole in itself.
Yep.
It might even be a fractal. I have no idea what a fractal actually is. But all I know is that the function that defines other functions. I think that would probably fit the bill. The annoying thing about the advanced emitters, tried having them output the same way as a normal emitter. I have no idea what the math equation is for that. Now they currently have a 75 stream on them, and that is just a complete magnet for depth seekers. Pet flames could probably be used elsewhere. No, it has to strike down the emitter that's already been completely subdued by surrounding units. I'm like, damn it, it's not. No, it is. Give me, yes. Reactor fighter is here.
Yeah.
Couldn't see it because I have glow set to off. It's a blue. Anyway, it's time to go play Doom music, the upbeat version. And by the way, a little more detail of the reactor fighter. It fires the standard laser of the fighter at, I think, double the speed, and then its heavy laser is the standard speed. It has the missiles, which are missiles.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna redirect my bombers over to your side.
Okay. So I'm trying to take care of this V-Lab.
Swaven, 18% of seconds.
Hmm.
One thing we need to understand is that the lower the number, the sooner.
Okay.
So many forbs on my side.
Yeah.
Glops everywhere. Slowly earn more and more snipers. Oh boy.
Hmm.
It'd be great if my peplums is with fire at this point. Here's a strategy. Have your peplums disarmed for when some massive Mount Creeper shows up. Oh, it's firing now. Unfortunately, it's Crimson. I don't know how that equates, but if it's 90% resistance, that means it only killed 100 Crimson.
Hmm.
Which is not a lot. It's at 2,000 depth. Or 200 actually, is what a sniper was. Nope, 600! A 600 high wave on my face.
Dang. I pulled my fighter back to my side.
I'm turning the shield on. And I'm raising this battle station to 75. No amount of anti-creeper is going to stop that unless it was a anti-creeper from a strategic missile.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done with the summoner now. I've got extra lithic. Do we have more blasters? I desperately need right now.
Hmm. How's your V-Lab? I'm sorry, your nullifier over here.
Oh, that one, it's the step 5.
Okay. Okay. It's coming.
Yeah, there's also someone that somehow got his fighters killed. I have no idea how.
Hmm.
They have 50 health damage, and the reactor fighter is 25. The lab,
Right.
Rift Lab has 10 health for reference. You know how tanky that thing is.
Yeah.
I've reached capacity. Now have enough blasters that cannot support them. I know what it's like to be you.
Yep.
So many blasters. Actually, not really. More snipers.
Credence of Sanity, great song.
Hello, more viewers. Oh no! Oh wait, it's fine. Oh, it is not fine. We have what was that? Let me see. 5 minutes. So that message is on a timer globally. So the amount of time we've nullified it will actually have extended that timer.
Jeez.
We have no idea when it's coming. Can't even tell based off the time in the top right. I know is that it's probably, I guess, minutes.
Well, I'm trying to nullify it and we'll see what happens.
The nullifying in my creeper buildings causes them to like fully pause. So all of their timers would pause as well. Whereas when you nullify a spore launcher, it would still continue counting. So if your nullifier turns off, you could turn off at just the time when it actually fires. But they don't do that because they by default restart their timers to some interval. I've not been able to see it because I've never made maps to let you see it. So much crimson here.
Yeah.
Unusual amounts. I'm lagging so bad. I'm at like the point where you question my graphics card.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that. I know for a fact it's CPU.
Yeah, I'm at 18 frames a second roughly.
I blame myself for that.
I blame you too.
I'm fully willing to blame myself for your lack of frames.
Your lack of faith in my computer is disappointing.
Oh, I don't have lack of faith in your computer. I don't have a lack of faith in my computer. My computer's just 7 years old.
Yeah. Mine's a year.
I've not needed a new computer for 7 years until this year.
Yep.
These new games using more advanced technology, more advanced algorithms.
Yep.
Can't handle it anymore. Was the best at its time. Oh crap. Oh, never mind. When I thought I was letting the burst emitter free without me trying to nullify it. Oh dear. I think fires exist.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that. There was a spore. It had landed, stimulated the readers. Not leave until they're all gone.
Yep.
In fact, I'm gonna put a defensive blaster here. Few other buildings. Are you low on Lithic by any chance?
No.
But that means I don't need to make refineries over here.
Yeah,
Means
I made a couple.
refineries. There's never too much green ore in this universe.
Yeah.
On my eyes, at least. So cheeky that you can just turn the shield of the battle station on for 1 second and destroy a whole wave of spores.
Nice.
I have an integrated code for how it will react to that. Like, it has code where if there was a way for the tail got hit by a spore, the shield will shrink slowly over time, and that will be your buffer. So that if there's more spores coming in, it could absorb more than one spore. Because it's a pretty piece of a shield. So then it'll start collapsing in on itself. Then when it's finished, the core of the station will start sparking and turn red. It'll keep sparking until the effect has worn off.
Gotcha.
Won't stun it, but it'll just disable its shield. In theory, it'd look epic. Unfortunately, we can't see it.
Yeah.
All that is there. You see it or not. Oh, we cannot overcharge the nullifier. It's a setting that's made in the editor before you finalize the map. In game, there's a setting down there that enables the ability to overload nullifiers.
Yeah, I can't enable it.
And it's not enabled in this map. I was just saying where you can find it. Because
Gotcha.
someone asked that in chat. I check chat periodically. But I can quickly alt tab for a moment.
Yeah,
I've always been doing so.
Gotcha. Well, I thank you for that. I've been trying to do that periodically.
Oh, don't thank me for it because I'm probably as bad as you. But check enough. There isn't much to check.
Yeah.
Which is why
Yeah.
I wasn't checking, so... I just want to send my reactor fire over to help you because why not?
Yeah.
There's plenty of reasons why not. Oh, how you pick up my game audio by any chance?
I'm sorry?
Pick up my game audio this entire time. You probably won't be able to tell because, well, no, you are muted. You'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
Well, judging by your lack of swift answer, I'm assuming no.
Sorry, it's hard to hear over all the sounds in the game.
Are you muted? Is the game muted for you?
Yes, hence the reason why I can't hear over it.
Setting was at 9, by the way.
Ah.
Slowly got louder for some reason. I have no idea why.
Well, the closer I zoom in to be able to see more, the louder it gets. The farther I zoom out, the quieter it gets.
I'm talking about hearing out my mic.
Ah.
Was I wrong? Were we saying things that made no sense this entire time?
Yesin?
I turned mine down anyways. Moving up with you. I have subdued all this stuff over here.
Show off.
So well, you're not wrong.
I know.
Where's and that's weird. The star on the VLab is red with a brown outline. If we're making that color distinction again.
Well, I'm slowly pounding everything into submission over here.
I'll bring some relays over.
Yeah.
Very neat. They were made directly by watching you play on Operation Incursion.
Huh.
Well, not directly.
Yeah.
It was something I also thought of because these super user fighters have to go to these specific locations. Imagine if you could just create a tether from a mountain upwards to the fighters.
Right.
Here we are now. The best part is it still makes some forms useful.
Nice.
Simply because they relays have a maximum height. A minimum height, I mean.
Hmm.
It looks like okay, I just saw a bunch of explosions happen inexplicitly. I said my book style of manual.
And we got that dubstep going again.
Ah,
Like long buildups and disappointing drops.
I see the resemblance now of what you were saying because I wasn't able to hear it on UI because I had the game muted. I hear it now.
Yep. Like long
really
buildups and disappointing drop.
Yep, it's exactly that. See, it's the stereotype of it, where you have something that repeats that much in such a boring way, and then just keeps going.
Yep.
Funny.
Yeah. Oh, good, you already put the power down.
Sorry, what did you say? I was getting a little interrupted.
I put a nullifier between the air sac and the skimmer, and I was going to put power down, but you already did that.
Teamwork.
Yep.
Just putting nullifiers everywhere. No reason to put the effort, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just storm my Peflemons now and Wolfmus Asylum.
I like calling them phlegms.
Call them Peflems.
Phlegms. As in Hakalugi phlegm.
Pronunciations. Go clean up the creeper over here.
Yeah, I have my pronunciation, and you have your wrong pronunciation.
No. I'm the one that made it.
Yeah, and
Be a subjective idea for a pronunciation that's correct. It will be whoever
phlegms.
made it. Who made it will have the correct pronunciation.
Phlegm.
It's not their jurisdiction.
Still a phlegm. Now, how many things can we pound on this one saw?
9.7 creeper on here.
And it is dropping slowly. Ooh, disposable heroes.
Forward. Then all fires down. See, you're not keen on doing so.
Huh?
Pressing forward.
What?
Press forward.
Oh. Well, I have all my fighters over it.
What does that have to do with fast forwarding?
Oh. Better? No, I dropped
Yeah.
to 10 frames a second.
Least time subjectively goes faster.
Nah.
Yes, we have less frames, but... and jump.
Yay! Well, the two of us did slightly slower than you by yourself.
It didn't lag as much as the funny part. So that wouldn't have been time dilation stealing. It would have been me just actually being faster.
Mm-hmm.
Off the particle fleet?
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for Creeper World 4. Stick around. I'll start a new stream for Particle Fleet in just a moment. It's a limitation of my software that I use. I apologize, folks. Thank you for tuning in to this one, though.
9 likes on that map.
Nice. Nice.